Hello everyone, my name is Andre and today we are back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. This time, episode 66, United Sucks. And so once again, my people, my friends, my beautiful viewers, I must ask you for one thing and one thing only. Actually, it's a couple of things, but you know what? I've always been one of the guys that says, you know, if you are asking for something, ask for more than one thing you might be getting. You know, some people might be willing to give you a little bit more, but the first thing I want to ask you guys is for subscribe. I want you guys, I need you guys, I love if you guys could subscribe to my channel, because it really helps me a lot to grow and all of that good stuff and to make this amazing, beautiful content for you, my people, my friends, my beautiful, amazing people. I said beautiful too many times. It's creepy now. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. But that's right. I would love if you guys wouldn't mind and give me this gift that is your subscription. Also, please do not forget that all the links are in the description below for you to go to Little Kuriboh's channel and also my own Twitter and Instagram account at AndreRosaYT. Go there, drop a follow and all of that good stuff. It would be absolutely amazing. So yeah, also my beautiful people, my amazing friends, my lovely people, it would mean the world to me if you could stop by in one of the live streams to just say hello. We live stream, we play Minecraft and sometimes other games. We also do a little bit of just chatting and all of that good stuff, just, you know, as a warm-up kind of thing. And we also do reactions, usually, you know, kind of like after I play the game that I have planned for that day. So for the most part, yes, that's what we do. Come and join us. You might have some fun. Like, who knows? Obviously, I have no idea if it's within your interest to come and join like this beautiful face that is my own. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe you'd like to. And if you do, you will be more than welcome. I would be more than glad to receive you guys on the live streams and have so much fun with you. So drop by, come, see us, and maybe you'll have fun. So that's mostly it. Now, let's begin with the rant. Last episode was incredibly interesting. We saw the new arc, and we had that Iron Sword and motherfucker, and then we had the sword pulling and all that good stuff. It was crazy. It's crazy, but without any further ado, I do want to watch this episode, so let's begin, shall we?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is filmed before an impatient studio audience.
Show the episode!
Just hope nobody ever finds the bodies I buried under here.
All around the world, reports are coming in of people seeing strange lights in the sky.
Nice.
This apparently constitutes an interesting news story. In other
Is that
headlines,
so?
Kaiba announces plans for a school that teaches kids to play card games. We ask him what kind of drugs he's taking.
Why are we watching this on a laptop? Last time we tried watching TV together, Tristan punched a hole through it.
I thought it was a ghost.
Hey, Yug, good thing you had this card at the end
You
of the last
stand a
episode.
ghost of a
It saved our
chance.
butts.
That card definitely helped, but what really saved us was the bond that I share with my partner. Right, Pharaoh?
Clean your room.
I'll do it in a minute. God, lay off. I wonder what else this thing can do. Magical trading card. Give me a new TV.
The ghost!
A ghost of a chance. That's the only joke I know. I'm sorry.
Yugi, I finished sweeping the floor. Can I come back inside?
I'll allow it.
I see Judy and Tristan finally hooked up.
I'm glad you were my first. Shut up, Tristan.
Yes.
Also, your father told me to give you this package.
My
What?
father was here?
Oh no, my mistake. It was the mailman. You know, someone you actually see on a regular basis? I get those two mixed up sometimes.
Yuki's dad is a mailman? You guys must be loaded.
Who's it from, Yug?
It says, warning, contains filler plot details.
What?
Oh God, not another fill rock! The last one took like 3 years to get through!
It's from Pegasus.
What the hell is it?
Yeah, and how could it be from a Pegasus?
Is it some form of ancient Blu-ray?
Pegasuses don't even exist.
Seriously, anybody ever seen one of these before?
They're fictional beings.
That's true,
In
Tristan.
season 1, when Pegasus stole my grandpa's soul, it was probably just a horse.
I took your grandpa's soul. I look incredible. I made this tournament, cause my wife, she did explode.
Maybe he'll take someone's soul that we don't care about this time.
Kaboom!
Yeah, like Yamcha. How do you know who that is?
How do, Yu-Gi Boy? Don't worry, I'm not here to steal anyone's soul this time.
Take Yamcha's soul.
No, I'm sure you're all wondering why the planet is being invaded
Nice.
by monsters. Well, I know who's behind it. And rather than inform the authorities or the National Guard,
Of
or
course.
warn the general public about it, I made the far more rational decision of filming a vague message on a videotape and sending it to a group of school children.
Kill Yamcha.
No,
No.
I've also enclosed a one-of-a-kind Duel Monsters card, which will give you access to my personal compound. By the way, I have a personal compound.
eBay.
Whatever you do, don't sell it on eBay.
You, eBay.
No eBay.
I'll do what I want with your damn card, right, Yami?
Clean your room.
God damn it, you never help me ever! Why isn't anybody killing Yamcha?
I don't know what this Yamcha is, but it sounds like a reference.
Yeah, references suck.
I can't believe Pegasus is going to give those butt munches.
I'm glad that they are still with that whole, references are the trash of comedy. The show, I think, is getting clever, way more clever in the way they do their satire, which is very, very well done. I like the fact that they found filler plot and they're like, oh my god, not another filler plot. What the fuck? Why would you do this to me? It gives a self-awareness to the show. It breaks the fourth wall in a very funny way. It creates this sense of easiness and easygoingness in the show that it just makes you comfortable watching as well. And most importantly of all, it makes the filler plot actually seem interesting, because you're like, okay, so what's the filler plot going to be like in this new kind of scenario? So it kind of entices you at the same time by the characters themselves addressing its existence. So that's very fun. I like the fact that they are also playing on the fact that Pegasus could somewhat control the tape that he sent on, on the day that he stole Yugi's grandparents' soul. So I think that's very fun that they are actually pushing that by having Pegasus answer. Obviously Tristan, regarding Yamcha. I think it's very interesting because it not only tells you that, he remembers what he did previously before, and he remembers what the show did, and that was a little bit inconsistent in terms of power and all that good stuff. But it also shows you that, he utilized that possibility to create like an interesting interaction, because like right now it makes it seem like Pegasus was just sitting there waiting for Yugi to open up the tape so that he could talk to him.
Just a bunch of rare cards.
Whoa! I just got like an idea or something.
You sure it's not a fart?
I think I know the difference between a fart and an idea. We should follow those guys so we can get rare cards too, and then we'll score.
Yeah, Czechs love dudes who think about card games all the time.
Yeah.
Go on.
Hey Rex, I got another idea.
What is it?
Never mind.
Bring it on down to the hill. Where he come from, we will know. Alright, douchebags. I'm sick and tired of us not being on top. Where are we gonna be?
Sir, on top, sir!
That's right, the tippy top, man. So in order to refocus our efforts and really take charge, I'm gonna wank all of you right now.
You're going to what us?
I'm gonna wank you, 8 of you, one at a time. Though I reserve the right to make you guys pair off and wank each other later.
I already had a wank in a bush.
Why you being private with your wanking, man? We share here.
I was lonely.
Okay, you, the big guy. What's your name?
Raphael.
Okay, Raphael. From now on, you will be my #1 wanked man. If I ever need to handle something hard, I will come right to you. Because of how high we outwank you. You outwank everyone else here.
Thank you.
The rest of you, go forth and put my plans into action, man. And then I might consider re-ranking you. By order of the exiles.
These meetings get fucking weird. Ooh, I'm going to see Yu-Gi Boy again. I haven't been this excited for a reunion since the Spice Girls in 2007.
Speaking of reunions, how would you like to test out my girl power?
Oh no, it's Baby Spice, my least favorite Spice Girl. The horror, the unfabulousness.
That's right, Serenity. We're going to America.
I thought we lived in America.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, we're flying from America to America. 'Cause that's where we live.
Where are you going?
Somewhere in California.
That's not very helpful.
Serenity, how much more specific can I get? Somewhere in California.
But where?
Somewhere.
Why won't you tell me where you're going?
I just did. Hey, I wonder how Tristan's getting on. You know what, with his severe phobia of packing. Well, my luggage is full of magical Egyptian artifacts and leather outfits. I'm sure that won't raise any red flags during airport security.
Yugi, something is weighing heavily upon my soul.
What is it, Pharaoh? The fate of the world rests in our hands?
No, it's
You're
this
worried about
chain.
the safety of our friends? You think we can't overcome this challenge?
No, I was just gonna ask if I could have the window seat.
You don't even have a bus.
But if I sit anywhere else, I'm either stuck between two fat guys, or the flight attendants keep waking me up by hitting me in the head with their butts. Do you know how awful it is to wake up with someone's butt slapping you in the face? Overrated!
Get some rest, Pharaoh. We'll talk about it in the morning.
I wonder if there are card games on the moon. Welcome to the airport. We hope you like having your personal space invaded and being treated like a known criminal, because that's what we do here. Also, if you're flying United Airlines, f*** you. Your flight is cancelled, and I'm glad.
Be careful in America, Yugi. I hear their society is so backwards that it revolves around money instead of card games.
I will show them a better way. Look at all those fancy boats.
Excuse me, is one of you the main character?
Yeah, I'm the main character.
Your hair checks out. This is the group. Master Pegasus has reserved you all his private jet, which will fly you all the way to somewhere in California.
How long will it take to get to somewhere?
Somewhere between soonish and later on. This bag sure is as heavy as two teenage boys. Don't ask me how I know that.
Oh, watch it, fart knocker.
Hey, Glenn, this bag just called me a fart knocker.
Well, if the shoe fits.
Oh, you're so bad.
This plan rules. We're gonna score. Yeah, wait, what if I gotta pee? In another few hours, the sun will rise. You said rise.
Here's your tasteless, lukewarm in-flight meal. Hey, it's that stuff that stand-up comedians are really confused about. I laugh when they talk about the food. Guys, the boat is sinking.
Everybody
Somewhere
please
in
get
California,
inside.
somewhere.
Wow, a freaking automobile. Talk about traveling in style.
Joey, we've traveled by cruise ship and blimp before. Are you really that impressed by a car?
Holy
course.
crap, it has wheels and Hey guys, I think we grabbed somebody else's bag. This one keeps giggling to itself and making annoying fart jokes.
Well, we can't just leave it lying around. We'd better give it to airport security so they can leave it lying around. And get really mad at whoever owned the bag for losing it, even though it probably wasn't their fault.
Somebody
course.
farted.
Tell everybody that even though my company specializes in giant monsters attacking things, we had absolutely nothing to do with these giant monster attacks. Also, fire our PR guy.
I'm the PR guy, sir.
You're fired.
Because you're gonna have lots of public relations when you're out there on the street with the public. Because fired. God, firing people makes me feel so powerful. I wonder if I can fire people in other companies. Mokuba, get the CEO of Stark Industries on the phone. Mokuba, respond.
Seto, I've been standing here for the last 5 hours.
Shut up, Mokuba. I'm trying to talk to Mokuba. Mokuba! Mokuba, respond! Okay, while that Mokuba slacks off, what do you want, Mokuba?
Seto, some anonymous person is buying all the company's shares and now owns more than 50% of Kaiba Corp.
That makes no sense.
That
What happened
doesn't.
to all the other shareholders?
Well, you fired most of them.
That doesn't sound like me. Hang on, let me talk to Mokuba about it. Mokuba! Mokuba, respond! He's usually so efficient, I don't get it.
Didn't Kaiba have like the majority of shares because he and Mokuba owned them?
Ah, this is probably Yugi calling to tell me that I actually won Battle City, and that he owes me like all of his trading cards.
You say that every time the phone rings.
Yugi! I knew this day would come!
Kaiba boy!
Pegasus Man!
I suppose you're wondering who just bought the majority of your company's shares.
Was it Yugi?
No, silly Billy, it was me.
That was gonna be my third guess.
Who was your second?
Yugi.
That's right, Kaiba. I'm basically in charge of your company now. Remember in Season 1 where I was trying to do that and had to resort to kidnapping? It turns out I could have just done this.
Are you out of your mind, Pegasus?
If you want to get your shares back, you'll come to my...
I don't know. I don't really know what's wrong with the animation on Pegasus right now because it's like very stale and it looks like Pegasus himself is like a doll. it doesn't look fluid enough.
Duel
Like,
me for them.
I knew it! This is just some lame attempt to get me to come see you so that you can hit on me with a bunch of cheap innuendos, isn't it?
Perish the thought, Kaiba boy. This is a perfectly innocent card game challenge.
Pegasus looks weird.
Seriously?
Seriously.
You promise there won't be any flirting?
Boy Scouts honor, Kaiba boy.
Well then, okay, I accept your challenge.
Then I'll see you later, Kaiba.
See you then for our totally innocent and not at all creepy perverted duel.
We gonna
God damn it, now!
If you're looking for a new episode somewhere in California.
I'm gonna trade some cards. Only got $20 million in my pocket. I'm gonna summon, looking for a blue eyes. This is Seto Kaiba.
Waka waka whoa.
Shut up, Mokuba.
Yeah.
Some anonymous person is buying all the company's shares and now owns more than 50% of 50%.
Oh no, it's babies.
Sorry. Oh dear.
Brilliant. And the Toon Fangs. What the actual fuck just happened? How is it possible to get a majority of actions when Kaiba wasn't he the shareholder majority leader? Like, didn't he have like the majority of the shares of the company? Isn't that how he became CEO? And did a hostile takeover from his father? And now you're telling me that suddenly for some reason Pegasus just could? It just doesn't make sense. It's fucking crazy. And for some reason, like, this episode is very good. This episode is very good. Like, again, the satire is really just working better and better and better every single turn. And like, I don't really know much about this side quest kind of thing. I'm assuming that he's being now controlled by Mai, considering that she joined up with the bad guys for some fucking reason, and whatnot. But in general, like, very curious to see how this continues on. The episode was fairly decent. The writing has been very surprising. Not to say that obviously Little Kuriboh, I mean, is not a good writer or a decent writer, comedically speaking. But, you know, previously, in previous seasons, his humor seemed kind of childish to some extent. His jokes seemed to be very kind of easy and not clever. But right now, I have to say these last episodes have really impressed me in his ability to write comedy. And obviously, you know, it does make sense. You know, throughout time, people keep growing and growing and growing. So it makes sense that Kuriboh himself kept improving upon his own material. I'm surprised by how good his criticism of the show has become by now, and the setup for the story is being done well. It's following the story. I know what's happening more or less, so I know that like this guy wants to summon the Leviathan. We still don't really know who it is, but we shouldn't. But we know that they are the villains and they know what their plan is for now, right? So we know what the idea is. We also have the fact that our heroes are already set on the mission. They had the first interaction with the villains, so there's already a motivation for them to fight those guys, you know, considering the fact that monsters are coming and the worlds are merging. We already have that motivation to fight against, you know, Dots and his minions. But also, we also have now this side story quest, which is to try to achieve better equipment, better cards in order to fight against this new threat. It makes sense for this filler to happen because it also allows us to see that our characters are growing and they're not just fighting with the same cards over and over again, because it would make it seem repetitive in some aspects. So it gives us character evolution in some sort. The interactions are good. The characters keep growing and the story keeps moving. And now Seto Kaiba already has motivation. We got today Kaiba's motivation to interact with this new situation that has been put into, which is very interesting. This is probably the best season introduction so far, considering the other seasons didn't really have this well put out construction of the plot, in my personal opinion. So I think he kind of achieved that balance that I was looking for between the storyline and the comedy that I've talked about previously. I think he finally achieved that, which is impressive, and you should feel very, very happy with how he constructed this episode, in my personal opinion. Scene choice was great, interactions were fluid, there was no moment in the episode that felt like it didn't belong there or that wasn't really necessary. Everything was working off something. So in general, I'm really surprised. I'm really satisfied with what I've just watched, and I really enjoyed this episode in particular. So yeah, guys, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with your friends and all that good stuff. You guys know the drill. Thank you so much for coming to the stream, to the video. Sorry, I've been streaming a lot lately. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!